بس تقريبا بشهر.
عشان يكتب فيها على الشاشة جملة.
هاي الضوضة النوار طالع هلا افتح وين افتح هلا
ايش بغيش؟
شوف صداع اول شي
ايش بغيش؟
عشان مطبوز على دوت شي ما عندك تسوي
لا مش يعني دخل عليك على اليوتيوب يقول لك بغيش
شخ عليك هلا ها
بس
لا اله الا الله طيب تو التنبيه
لا ما ولا
والله
وزني TNC
تنس يوم تفهم كتير ليش لانه كتير افتح مو انت
ما ليش ده
انت غيري انت تقول
إذا أنا ما لقيت حالي باسم نفسه لا مش لازم تبطل لك معه ولا شو؟
أنا أصلا أول واحد بصور 50,000
يعني إذا لقيت حالي هون نفس الاسم لقيت حالي تحت ما حكمل إذا لقيت حالي في شي هون
لايك
اكتب ايميلي يعني او سيج تكست
صار
سيج تكست جامد سيج تكست
شو اسمه ورا لا ورا
في عندي واحد ارتست وشاور هو انت شيء
واضحة شغلة لك مو واضحة يا زلمة هذا
Tower has fallen.
I sprout anew. Rebirth. The rune of haste. Extra kill.
معشور
معشور
معشور ساعات هيك لحظة
مبسوطة خطبوا بيومين خطبوا بيومين صار في يناموا مع بعض
ولكن بعد بودكاست على سيبيس على انستغرام تصور عاملة كده مع خاتم
يا زلمة
رومانسي
رومانسي شيب هلا بس لا أعرف هذا هو اللي شلون بدي أجيب اللينك؟
خذ الرابط قناة أول شي
ما بدي أعمل أخوتي بقول لي اللينك وين أخوتي لهون
رجال القناة إجوالة
أنا بعمل عندي دعاية ما عندي مشكلة خسران على شيء ولا بعمل عندي دعاية ما عندي خسران على شيء جوان لا زي صح لي يعني الحياة العملية
أنا هيك عم فكر أول شي
أنت بتقعد غير
شو؟
أنت
كلنا عراقيين
طيب ما بدي أنا هذا اللي فوق اللينك بدي اللي يكتب على الفيديو نفسه عرفت شو قصدي؟ ما نجيبه هون
شير شير
نشوف وين الشير أنا خاطر
لا شير تلاقي فيها لينك
أصلا أنا خاطر من اليوتيوب استنى شو كريت هاي لايك هاي شير هاي على الفيسبوك هاي تعمل سيريا احضروا يا شباب جيمر سيريا
150,000
هذا كثير
هذا بعتها على الجروب تبعنا فاستن اللي عم يفولو مو بقول يفولو بس سبسكرايب
حلو بس شو اسمه شلون تبوست اول شي حتيجي تحط البوست المفروض الباك نشوف انه في منه يكون مفتوح المفروض واتش كذا مو اصلا الجيمرز شكله مسكر انا ما يعمل لايك اصلا انا امسك هاي صفحة ما لا شو اسمه نزل طيب من العب ببجي فلاش اللعبة معه
طفي اللي يجيب لك مشاهدات
طفي
بس ليش على ببجي في واحد عنده كتير متابع عراقيين ما بعرف شو اسمه على اليوتيوب قبل يطلع إيرادات بالشهر اشترك بالرقم أقل 1000 أقل 1000
عندك المتابعين أقل من امتحان
عندك تكتب عنده فيوز 300 200,000 هاي كل الببجي
في واحد سوري جيمر مشهور في الوطن العربي
سوريا
من سوريا
شو عرفت أحزرق؟ مرة حاطط الكومنت
هو احتضر كمان
حاطط الكومنت إنه على ركن الإنترنت عم حاطط الكومنت والله حلي من سوريا
هو اللي حاطك هو المضبوط معناته
قلت هيك مين عليه أيضا عرفت كيف؟ طلع بالقناة لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله وعليه اللي كان عم يتهوت
شو عندك عنده 600,000 موالي كيلو مع الأطباع
عطان لغيره كل العراق
كل من سوريا سوريا يعرفوا ما حدا يكمل شايف حاله كلب واطي عرفان هيك شو كلام بسبوا السوريين
شو
شايف حاله ومدري شو ما بيعرف يلعب مدري شلون صار
ليش شايف حاله؟
شلفة ما بتعرف السوريين بالغالب بيموتوا بيموتوا بدولة السوريين يعني
حتى كان ألعب منك لا يحتفل عليه
حتى لو ما كان بيعرف يلعب خلص صار عنده أصلا اليوم متابع شلفة
عم يتسلى بحبه ابن بلدك
عراقيين بالبسطورة سوريين بالبسطورة
سوريين عصام
انا بدي اكتب شيء مو بالشات محمد بدي اكتب شيء على الشاشة يطلع
شو على الشاشة؟
تعال بالفيديو هذاك مو
بس انا بعمل لايف
على الشاشة تبع الدوتا عشان العالم يشوفوه تبع اللعبة يشوفوا الدوتا
waiting for the game to start مثلا
ما بعرف ما بعرف دوتا عاد جيمنج أنا ما بكون عندك جيمنج سيت اب بتشتغل كتير منيح مع ال OBS. هذا بيكون برنامج بيشتغل separately وبتحط ال UBS تلون اد سكرين برنامج سكرين تبعه بتكون عبارة عن سكرينتين بظن هيك. السكرين الأولى أنت بتعملها إنه ال OBS يمسكها، السكرين تبعه يمسكها. السكرين الأولى هي بتطلع هيك على الجناب، السكرين الثانية محل ما أنت بتكتب تعملها أنت بتبعتها هيك على الجنب بتطلع فوق اللايف أو تحت اللايف. أنت فيك تحط اللاير هيك ولا هيك. أنا هيك بظن. أنا ما بعرف فيهم بس. في ناس اشتغل مصاري بيجيبوا شي 13 شي 16 شاشة و20 شلون معبي كمبيوترات وكل الدنيا. بيفتحوا لايفات على كل شي موجود بالكرة الأرضية. كل شي موجود. يوتيوب فيز مدري شو بيوتي باي مدري مي كذا كل شي لايف.
بيجيب مصاري يعني
بيجيب بالشهر شي بيكون شي 30-40 واحد بيشتغلوا بيجيبون شي 10,000 بس هنيك بالهدد ما 10,000 يعني. بس اليوتيوب ضل بلعون بيرجعوا بيفتحوا جديد بيرجعوا بلعون
يجربوا اليوتيوب
تعال هديك تعال عصات
اليوتيوب ما بس من النصب بدنا ننصب عليه ما في
بتعرف في عالم بيعملوا مثل روبوت ذكي بيجمع 5 فيديوهات بضل بغير تطبيقهم. وبيصير بيحط بالثانية 10,000 فيديو. الفيديو بتعرف كم واحد صار شايف بلالوس؟ 110 مليون.
ايه دولار؟
استرا ايش كلها 7 مليون.
ما في اللي بيحكوا الماني بالالماني ما في 80 مليون.
4 مليون.
بس ما بيحكوا الماني كله.
بسمعوا النية ترى.
كم واحد بيسمع النية؟
كلهم برو.
يا سيدي عيالهم مليون. شوف على الانستغرام بتعرف كم واحد بيقرا
مليونين.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
My thrift rewards.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's go chill, man.
Regeneration.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Was not your fate.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
My stripes are so just.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Maz here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the best OBS recording settings in 2019. And if you want some proof as to why I'm a good person to go to for this kind of stuff, I actually have the most popular 2017 and 2018 versions of this video, so hopefully we can do it again for 2019. Also, for those of you guys watching this in early January, in the video I will have an unreleased version of OBS with a few new features and a brand new encoder that isn't out to the public yet. So like I said before, these are truly the best 2019 settings because no one else making this video on YouTube has this version of OBS that I'll be showing in the video. Anyways, if this video doesn't help you guys out at all and you want to see more videos like it, then please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Other than that, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so first things first is go ahead and open up OBS, and if for some reason you haven't already installed it yet, then I will have a download link in the description to whatever their newest public build is. stream. Like I said before, I have my own like overlay and things like that, but I'm going to be walking you guys through that stuff later on in the video. So there's a pretty good chance that your screen actually looks something like this, like just with the black screen. And if for some reason you don't see that, just right click and hit enable preview, and then you should be good to go. So if this is your first time using OBS, then I should quickly explain scenes and sources for you guys. So your scenes are different kinds of visuals that you want to show up in your video on your screen. So you can have one for maybe like a normal desktop recording, you can have one for like your gameplay recording with the face cam, like I do right here. But all that is just really personal preference for whatever you yourself need in your video or your stream. You can make a new scene by actually going down here, hitting the plus button, and then just name your scene whatever you want to name it. So you can name it like desktop recording or desktop or like Fortnite or whatever you want to name it. Hit OK, and then you should be good to go. From there, we can actually add our sources, and your sources are basically what you want to actually have in your video for other people to see. So if you want to show your computer screen, all you have to do is go to the plus right here, click for display capture, and then from there just click on OK. If you have multiple monitors like I do here, then you will see multiple displays available for you to pick from, but we're just going to be recording the main display. From there, click OK, and you should see like a little Inception style thing on your screen. So just with those few simple steps, we were able to get whatever is on our monitor into our scene, which is literally exactly what we wanted. If you want to add a game capture, then you just do the same thing, go to the plus, go to game capture, and then just pick the window that you want to select, and it's only going to capture that game's full screen window. And I have noticed that sometimes game capture might give you a black screen when the game is running, so if that's the case, try doing a window capture or a display capture instead. And if you do want to add your webcam like I had before, all you have to do is go to the plus right here, hit video capture device, from there it will let you pick your webcam and adjust some settings if you want to, but it's pretty straightforward. So like I said before, feel free to play around with all the different kinds of sources that you can actually add until you have a scene that you genuinely like. I only made that scene just for the tutorial, but I'm going to switch back to my normal scene, and then we can go back to the settings, which is basically what you guys have been waiting for. So the first tab that you're actually going to get to is going to be the general tab, and from here you can basically change your theme. There's really not a whole lot much you might want to do here. I personally like to do mine at default, but I'm going to change it back to dark because I don't want to blind you guys. So feel free to do whatever you think is cooler. From there, hit apply, and then we can move on to the output tab. And we actually did skip over the stream tab because I'm already working with NVIDIA on a streaming settings video for you guys, which is going to be coming to your sub boxes soon, so be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I do upload. It might actually already be linked in the description of this video if you're watching it a while after it's been uploaded, but anyways, once you're here, just change the output mode from simple to advanced, and then go to the recording tab. From here, we're actually doing so stream tab, you do whatever you get, you can actually scene, and then we can go back to the settings, which is basically what you guys have been waiting for. So the first tab that you're actually going to get to is going to be the general tab, and from here you can basically change your theme. There's really not a whole lot much you might. So feel free to tab because I'm already working with NVIDIA on a streaming settings video for you guys, which is going to be coming to your sub boxes soon, so be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I do upload. It might actually already be linked in the description of this video if you're watching it a while after it's been uploaded, but anyways, once you're here, just change the output mode from simple to advanced, and then go to the recording tab. From here, we're actually going to leave our type at standard, and for your recording path, this is actually where all of your recordings will get saved to when you're done recording. So for this, maybe make a new folder in your documents or like on your desktop. I'm just going to do new folder. I'm not going to really care too much about the name. From there, hit browse, and then just go ahead and look for that new folder. So I saved mine to my desktop, and it's titled new folder. Hit select folder, and that's basically it. The file path should update automatically. Now every video that you record on OBS will get automatically saved to this folder right here, and I'm going to be showing you guys that later on in the video. For your recording format, there's a ton of options that you can pick from, but I definitely think that MP4 is going to be the best one for most of you guys watching this video. If you know for a fact that you're going to have to use a different extension like FLV or MOV or something like that, then by all means go for it, but MP4 should be fine for most of you guys. Moving on from that, usually every video that you record on OBS will get automatically saved to this folder right here, and I'm going to be showing you guys that later on in the video. For your recording format, there's a ton of options that you can pick from, but I definitely think that MP4 is going to be the best one for most of you guys watching this video. If you know for a fact that you're going to have to use a different extension like FLV or MOV or something like that, then by all means go for it, but MP4 should be fine for most of you guys. Moving on from that, I usually leave my audio track at 1, and for most of you guys, it's probably going to be the same as me. Now, next up, we've actually got people with NVIDIA cards. I genuinely can't explain to you guys how insane this new encoder is for recording or streaming without having to take major performance hits. Honestly, I'm not lying, NVIDIA 60 actually use stuttering, and if you leave this unchecked, VR when it comes to recording, but most people just don't know that yet. And really great section, and then try 60,000. Most computers, you can set your recording but past it. Now, moving on from there, we actually have the rate control. And I'm sure you guys have seen a ton of people use CBR in the past, but I'm going to keep it real with you guys for this part. VBR is way better than CBR when it comes to recording, but most people just don't for. So I can use max quality, but more than likely a lot of you guys will be using quality, so I'm going to select this, and don't worry if your settings are different than mine, that's just normal. Anyways, next we do have your profile, and this should always be on high no matter what. And then moving on from that, I personally like to keep look ahead and psycho visual tuning on. Now these are actually two new features that might not be out to the public yet, but should be coming out on OBS in like late January, so in case you're watching this video and don't see these settings or the new encoder, don't worry, you might see it like later on in this month. Anyways, this GPU section right here is only if you're running a dual GPU system, so you can select whichever card you want to use for encoding, but most of you guys will probably not be doing that. So you can select 0, and then for the last part, we're going to select 2 for our max B frames. Also, if you guys do want to know more about B frames or are just curious what some of these settings mean, then just go ahead and follow me on Twitter and DM me, and I'm happy to help. Anyway, you guys really quick. So basically leave the sample rate at 44.1. So all this is pretty straightforward, but I'm going to run through it for you guys really quick. So I prefer to leave levels 2. I'm going to leave my copy my numbers once you're recording, and then for the rest you can just copy my settings, hit apply, and then we can move on to the video tab. Also guys, I am recording this video at 5 AM, so if you guys could hit that like button for me, then I'd greatly appreciate it. But anyways guys, once you're on the video tab, these numbers might look a bit different, but don't forcefully try to copy my numbers. It's okay if yours are different. So basically your base canvas recommend 60 over 30 because 30 FPS just doesn't look that good to the viewer at all. But if you do have an older computer, then that might just actually be your only option. But anyways, from there, just go ahead and hit apply, and then from there we're gonna move on to the advanced tab.
Is just yet.
So most people almost never talk about this, but OBS recordings look really washed out when you hit the stop recording button. So to fix that, go to the advanced tab. For your YUV color space, change it to 709 from the drop down menu, and then for your YUV color range, change it to full. From there, make sure the rest of your settings are basically the same. You don't have to worry about this stuff down here. Just make sure that like all this stuff is the same. Hit apply, hit OK, and you should be good to go. Also, one thing I do want to show you guys right here is in case
versus the Invoker as well, right?
The time warp.
Time dilation also very
Chronosphere
annoying.
and double chain frost. My friend, that's a dead team right there.
Could definitely be a possibility.
I'd like to see the void.
One EMP though. That's the one thing, is it goes both ways with Void versus Invoker.
Dodge the EMP.
Void versus Invoker goes a little
You're
bit
gonna
both.
have that time warp cast range. You can be able to do at that point of the game. Obviously before that, you're gonna have. But then when you get that talent, golden.
What are they gonna reveal?
Let's see.
Which-
They do like to leave niches pick the last lot. So maybe not gonna pick. Maybe, which obviously will then give a pretty
It's gonna
clear
give it. Yeah,
indication of
we're gonna get
of
information
who's
right now.
playing what and where the lanes.
I mean, we're only locked in one right now, right? Puppy's playing CM.
I mean, they do have last piece. Some of them will say.
Oh, is Puppy playing CM?
Wait, what's going on here? So we got it.
So that's core Invoker now.
So this is 4 support lineup from Secret. Who's playing what then, Yana?
I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a core Jakiro.
I think it's Yaps or Jakiro. I think it's
Yeah.
Puppy CM. I think it's mid one Invoker. And I think it's a Zai Tiny and last pick niche. No.
You're right. That's probably most likely.
10
That is the
seconds
most
remaining.
normal in the terms of Secret.
I feel
normal.
like I saw. Did I see Secret play a
5 seconds
Jakiro
remaining.
yesterday and he was super farmed? I think I did see Yaps. Someone was playing a Jakiro that was like, incredibly
it
high
was
net
Secret
worth.
and it was a Yaps.
It was a Yaps,
Jakiro.
okay, so, yeah.
It was a Yaps or Jakiro that was was sort of taking
So,
over in part.
That's the assumption right now. That
Yeah.
that's the obvious.
So
that
yeah,
we're setting
that's
out right
at
now.
least what we'd expect from Secret going from what we know of
Dire
them.
ban.
But Secret have always. I told you.
What a
Look at that.
genius.
Boys and girls, it may be 9 a.m., but my brain's turned on. At least some of it is. Void is so good.
Yeah,
TNC know
great
it.
pick.
My man, he knows the strats. GG, TNC, well done. You've
Old school combo, right? You got the Void, you got the Lich.
got
Always.
to avoid the Lich,
Yep.
and
Quite a lot. Also works well with the Grimstroke. Great synergy.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
been
remaining.
bad, but they don't want it. Well, they
What
want
are you
for
thinking? That's exactly the one
They
I was
want the
thinking. of.
outwork.
Okay.
They want the OD in the
Cool.
mid.
We're on the same page.
You
I was
got the
thinking the
Void
same one.
setting up. You got a lot of buffs. You got Bloodlust. A lot of ways to keep the OD safe and strong.
Yeah, that's literally the same one I was thinking of still.
I'd like to see the OD for TNC.
That's the one that's standing out for me, at least for Armel right now.
Yeah.
Their objective taking is a bit
Radiant
low
team.
right now, so what if they...
They're gonna pick up. OD, dude.
That's the one that's sticking out for me as well, but... Yeah.
Armo does like his quap, but I don't think you go for a quap this game. I wouldn't like to see the quap. It's tempting when there's a Void on your lineup. I'd like to see the OD. Ooh, but a sniper.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Team pick.
I mean, I'm fine with that one. That's a lot of fun.
Double assassinate.
Double assassinate. Oh my goodness.
So it works really
You gotta
well with
watch out.
Bloodlust.
People gonna die.
So their frontline Ogre, right? Ogre is their big frontline beef to protect. Void as well
Yeah,
to jump in, zone
Void's
away from
jumping in.
Sniper.
10
He's
seconds
squishy though
remaining.
versus Tiny.
He is.
And that's
But Tiny's got to get
Zai,
5
right?
seconds
So
remaining.
he
We
could
think
be
it's
a-
going to be a core Tiny, so he's going to have a good blink.
They just put Zai and Jakiro and then the apps are still there.
Why, is there any cheese that Secret can...
They need something that gets on top of this Sniper.
Spectre?
Oh, you got fire. You got fire. On fire.
Spectre. Yeah,
So, quick one.
That's the one. But...
It's Yaptor Invoker. It's Yaptor Invoker.
It is. Okay, so who's playing more than the rest of them? Yeah,
So,
Zai Tiny.
Mid one Tiny, and then Zai Jakiro. Dude, oh my god.
No, I think Mid One's played Jakira in the past. Mid One has definitely had a game. I remember one of them. He's doing it again
my
here.
God,
He's doing
he's
it again here. I
actually doing
told you,
it.
bro. Mid One Jakira. I can't remember when it was. I feel it was like back at one of the minors. We saw Mid One play Jakira.
Did he win that game?
I want to say he did because I remember it. So I feel like I wouldn't remember it if it was garbage. I think I remember it because he won. I remember him playing that. But I like this is exactly what I want to wake up to, and I
10
think everyone in
seconds
Twitch chat
remaining.
and watching on
Look at
whatever
this.
watching sites you are, you're going to agree. This is exactly what you want in the
5
morning.
seconds
TNC with the right banger of the draft, Void, Sniper, all the combos, and then Secret with some smart stuff, some new stuff, some little bit of revisited stuff. So we've had Mid One Shakira in the past. They're bringing it back, and let's see who's going to take it.
Wow. Okay,
I
that's.
think it's gonna be a close one.
This is an interesting one. I'm like, TNC's got a really nice
Well,
draft, but like
personally,
Secret's-
I
like
prefer,
TNC, right?
I prefer the TNC draft, but
little
it's
bit,
secret.
but it's secret,
It is
exactly.
secret, and they're gonna have that edge as they're pretty flawless in their performances so far in the group stage. But TNC's lineup,
It's very strong.
It's definite. It's got some good ideas behind it.
I'm a little worried for Armel is the one thing, right? If Tiny gets off to a good game and then they can just freely jump into the backlines and kill Armel over and over again, their damage could have some issues. They have to land the Grimstroke and the Lich combo pretty much perfectly. So Grimstroke is being played as a 4.
There is Yeah, getting the dark portrait of a Spectre is always going to be very nice. One of the better heroes to do it on.
Much later down the line. Though, right? To get full farm priority in that game.
That might happen this game.
He had a tree and protect.
Tim
I mean, I guess
say,
he has.
get out my lane.
He has an
I'm
ogre.
farming.
Maybe he kicks Cuckoo out of lane, right? Like,
yeah, Cuckoo gets a Midas. He doesn't need to hit creeps. He's just gonna multicast Midas. Well, we'll see.
Can they protect their safe lane? Is the one thing I'm looking at for Secret, right? There's an ogre. Every time we've seen this ogre, the ogre +1 beats the crap out of the safe lane to a very strong portion. And it was Secret when Nisha was playing that Arc Warden versus the ogre, where he died what, 6 times? They ended up winning the game, but the laning phase was rough.
So, ladies and gentlemen, TNC versus Secret to start your day or end your day or wake you up in the middle of the night, wherever you're watching around the world. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope this one entertains you. Picks, it certainly should. Should be a lot of fun. 2 teams.
It's gonna be so much battling up top. I can't wait. Great. So like we said, the big thing to watch out for is really like the tornadoes in particular. You have to assume the ogre. So they're doing the tri-lane with Tiny, so lots of different instances to work well with Colts.
The battle begins.
Toss back.
There we have it. Cuckoo is tanky, man. Tanky enough as this level 1 ogre. We're gonna see as Yapson Puppy do try and beat him down. But indeed, as an ogre, a bit too beefy for Secret to quite
Another toss back. Oh, it's tight. So close to getting it. That one could potentially be a
if you get AU back,
one.
they would have certainly had it. They would have had the slow up on the CM, and Cold Snap would have been back up in 5 seconds. Are you able to keep himself out of harm's way as he gets out of there? Puppy quick. Enough as this level 1 ogre. We're gonna see as Yapson Puppy do try and beat him down. But indeed, as an ogre, a bit too beefy for Secret to quite.
Body blocks. As the tri-lane is broken, they send Lich bottom to make sure Gabby can get some farm and also pressure Nisha.
To Gabby, more than safe against these two. You sort of threat on Gabby. Just gonna have the time walk and a frost shield. Should be okay, but at the same time, if those dual breaths come into play, mid one can mess with the CS and make it a lot harder for Sniper to get those early last hits.
His eye has to be pretty. It's still such a strong dual lane from TNC. The damage coming in very high for this 0.
Say.
Yeah, but the important thing, right, is that the Spectre is not up there eating. He's bottom free farming. He's 10-1 last hits already, so that's the main goal that Secret wanted to accomplish. Really just this little lane.
Rune will be an invis down bottom. I was able to make something happen with that. The CM.
Invisibility.
Does get spotted out by TNC's warding, so Armor will start to play a lot safer in the middle lane. Top lane, a bit of a go on to Tim. Cold Snap. Attempts to chase him down. Cuckoo's able to slow them down. Blast. Good nuke there. Brings Japshot down very low. Cuckoo won't quite be able to find him. Cuckoo trying to turn for the bigger kill on Zai, but Zai with the toss back will be able to separate and see from himself. So Zai is able to get back and cover at the trees. Mid lane Puppy still hanging around. That Armor did have vision of him. The rune. This movement from Puppy though is leaving Nisha very vulnerable. Oh. 2 points in dispersion will keep him safe though.
He stout blocked as well. I think he might have.
Back up top, another attempt onto Cuckoo with the cold snap. Zai punching it to him. Cuckoo turns with a blast again onto Zai. Any sort of combo from coming out.
So that move from Puppy, it hurt Nisha a little bit down bottom, right? Especially if he had died, it would have been super painful.
That would have been massive.
But he actually helped mid one a lot. Mid one was losing pretty hard in the last hits, and he's caught up entirely now.
A bit of a trade here. AU trying to go for Nisha, but it's a bit of a bait because now Puppy's turned up. Be able to turn and hit back at the Lich.
He's got to have another nuke in a second here on Puppy. You go for it.
One
He is
nuke
going for
won't be quite enough, no. Far enough behind the tower.
Yeah, and he has a salve as well too on it. Okay, so he's gonna salve the clarity up and still.
Maximum, you can see.
Yeah,
Have
poison
that
lane.
heal. Nice and low. CS in that bottom lane, as you can see, 16 for 4 on Gabby, 15 for 1 on Nisha. Very close between the two carries. The mid lane matchup, Armel, 12 for 7. The mid one, 11 for 5. Again, very close. Pretty much even farm between the two of them.
Because of Puppy's rotation. Yeah, the mid one was like, he was quite a bit, but it was like 5 and 3 or something to the 8 and 5 of the sniper. So that move from Puppy, like I said, yeah, helped mid one quite a bit. We see the courier in regen. Yeah, Nisha has all his regen, but mid one actually calls for it first. He's like, oh, I was like, it's already at Nisha. He's got his tangos standing down bottom as Cuckoo up top. Getting gone on. The toss back far.
Not quite under tower range though.
You know?
Say Cuckoo is still Loga. A very beefy one at that. Regen as well. Can that boost HP can withstand this abuse that Secret is sending his way? Let's see what the build's going to be from the two carries this game. Nisha, Gabby are going to go towards.
It does look it's going to be like the soul ring for Nisha to get that farm going. Puppy. There we go. He's going to be able to get that one. That's the first blood.
That is. Puppy's able to get just find out you out of position.
And it's a bounty rune spawning right now. Gabby, he has to
try
force
and go
himself forward.
See if he can take any of these, Gabby. He's not going to be able to grab that one. Nisha, a little bit quicker with the fingers. We'll be able to pick it up.
We'll still be a 2 for 2. But the first blood, Puppy, the solo kill. They bring a lot of regen down to the bottom lane with that. Talking about it. No, Puppy as well. As top, I mean, Zai's still farming really well versus that pressure lane. He's a great time. 30 last hits in comparison to the 19 of the Ogre. So, yeah, this dual lane that they put up top has done a great job to absorb that pressure.
Quick of a start for Cuckoo.
Still doing great. 17-9, 21. Still sniper favorite, but not too bad for Jakiro. I'm sure Paul, Red Eye, probably losing it right now, does not like the core Jakiro. Mid one.
And this is why.
Big dying.
Dove here, mid one. He will turn. Assassinates out.
The very fire.
One more right clicking.
The very
He's
fire.
going to find it. Mid one's in the trees and he lives.
Oh my god. 9 rotates into Armel.
The turnaround. They found AU. They'll find Armel as well.
Very fired. He lived with what, 9 HP, 8 HP, maybe less? Very fired. Then instantly pops the salve as he turns the corner before the frost shield ticks hits him. And it doesn't actually connect on him at all because of it.
What a
wow.
play there from mid one.
What a rotation. 4 heroes
Teammates,
collapse.
yeah. Coming in, making sure that not only mid one stays safe, has the time to duke it out, but also the possibility to turn around and get those. Have a look at this again.
Look at this, the fairy
Have
fire.
a look at his HP.
Watch this fairy fire. 250, 240, 170, 6 HP.
Oh, that was close.
And the frost shield wears off as he turns the salve on.
I
So
felt that.
beautiful play there.
Assassinate,
Oh, and
Not
mid one gets the best spawn possible for himself here as Jakiro. He gets the Prowlers, so he can use Macro Pyro and Prowlers. And farm
Easy
that.
Ancients.
Yep, easy Ancient farm for Jakiro at the 6-minute mark.
What's he going to go for? Does he just buy Arcanes for himself as a mid Jakiro?
I'm wondering if he wants to tank up, if he wants to go for something like that Veil or something.
Oh yeah, Brown Boots failed for
It's like,
Jakiro.
does he want Veil? Does he want Atos?
Yeah.
Does he want mobility? I'm not too sure which one he's going to prioritize
Gabby.
this year.
He's got Time War backup. Himself, Brown up.
The Atos is probably unlikely, but the Mules is also really good because you're playing versus Void, so it's good for catching, but also good for time dilation.
Actually, he's just got a lot of catch for the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Go focus on James Cuckoo. Just get his mana taken out by the MP. He's got the stick charges. We'll be able to get one more stun out onto Zai. Another nuke. They'll try and chase him down, but mid one's coming with the rotates and dual breath down onto Cuckoo as the tree will surround the Ogre. Toss up from Zai and Cuckoo will fall. Secret. Keep Zai safe, mid one, the neighborhood to make sure that trade favors them.
And Veil, that was pretty something. But yeah, we'll see. Mid one hasn't computed me. But yeah, nice rotation. Mid one just walked over from one while he was farming.
Maybe saying he wants some Midas. Well,
I mean, maybe. That's also definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. So yeah, so he's been given the top lane now as we see Zai rotated out and
full stacks here from mid one. Can that efficiency high in the jungle and bang down the Magpie. Look at that easy farm, this man.
He's going the Atos.
He's played a fair few Jakiro games.
Okay, so he's going the. I think the Atos is because he's versus a Void. It just gives you that extra catch.
Sure.
That's going to be really nice.
It is a nuisance for Gab.
I was wondering, I think it had to have been one of those, the 3 big items there. Unless he went for Midas, which would have exploded. Yes, they TP mid, Zai with the bottle, heals up mid one a bit, and they're immediately smoking. So they're looking to make some plays
towers under attack.
toward the top, but maybe toward mid as well. As Armel, he shows his face, he's pretty easy to die.
They can just toss mid one on top of him, mid one combo off.
Ooh, smoke broke.
Yeah, I see it. Armel straight into the trees, yeah, just sort of glimpse of him by the tower. Zai won't be able to sneak up on Armel for now. Armel keeping him position safe.
Gabby the big winner out of all of this stuff still. Gabby top net worth, 3,500.
Free farm down bottom.
Yeah. Nisha not dying, but not getting that equivalent free farm because he's been being pressured quite a bit, especially because Puppy moved out of the lane a couple times. Let's top the chrono.
Oh, there's the surprise move. Gabby's up top.
The multi.
Oh. Perishes with me.
Gabby. He wanted that. He made a long trek for that from bottom to top.
He'll pressure tower though with the bloodlust.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Gabby
top
build
tower
wise
is
treads
under attack.
into Maelstrom. It's going to be very nice. Bloodlust being skilled up.
Yeah.
Having that Bloodlust with the Maelstrom. Void early on
Dire's
is going
structures
to
are fortified.
allow him to do a lot of damage in those spheres.
Allow him to farm a lot faster. Right? Yeah, now. Farm a little bit faster than expected. Is mid one.
He's found a bit of an opportunity for a solo kill here.
And he burns.
Burning down Frost King.
Bounty.
Are up. See how the bounties are split.
Radiant's bottom
One
tower
at the
is
moment.
under
Let's
attack.
straight into top lane. Gabby going in. Oh, everybody's coming. Get out of there, Gabby. They're all TPing in. He's got another time warp. We'll be able to jump across the trees, but they get the toss on a Puppy. Jumps in there on a Cuckoo. Cuckoo turns for the multicast starts. Gabby comes back in. They're trying to kill up Puppy. Puppy goes for the ult. Will be silenced by Tim's TNC though. Still with the successful escape. They'll get everyone out. They just baited out a 3 TP rotation from Secret. I'm going to say the TNC's pretty happy with that one.
Definitely. That was instant rainbow TPs coming out from Secret. They were expecting that dive to come forward for sure.
I mean, that was so quick. I mean, is it, as a team, is that them all saying, right, we all need to go? Is that everyone just going and then, oh, we maybe didn't need to all go?
Maybe they thought they needed everybody in order to go, because it was 3 heroes.
I mean,
that
it was
there,
Gabby.
Yeah, it was Gabby.
It was the Gabby.
Yeah. They have a shrine available though. We saw TNC. They back up, use down. Everyone's fully restored. Depression.
But hey, yeah, successful bait there from TNC. And Gabby's going to soon be able to make a play again. He's nearly got the chrono on one.
Bottom.
Nisha going on to AU and Cuckoo.
Diverting.
Gets denied. Cuckoo will be able to take that tier 1 away from Secret.
Oh, AU. He's 10 HP. Nisha, gotta commit.
Cuckoo's still alive. Frost shield. Nisha, he's got it. He's in one more touch, will find it. They're still trying to see if they can find Cuckoo as well. Also bringing in Yapzor. Cuckoo's got to stay on the run. He's got to keep running. He will manage to make it away. Yapzor not quite able to close the gap, even with those Wex balls out.
Yeah, he makes it. I swear I saw Nisha had a ring of regen at some point in the laning phase bottom. Now
He
have it.
had the ring of regen queued for purchase.
He had it in his inventory.
Maybe he bought it and then sold it. You know, he just
I guess he must
temporarily put it in a side shop for a quick heal.
Yep, come down mid. Dive forward, Zai.
And the soul find out. Armel will fall, but it's a great chrono from Gabby. They got the damage to get the kills. They'll definitely get the one. Frost is out, bouncing onto the second. They'll get Yapzor. They'll get Zai as well. Now Gabby jumping in. See if you can get on top of Puppy. Puppy will be able to get out of the play. So a 2-for-1 trade. Secret diving a little bit, and TNC capitalizing on it.
Both teams are matching each other's speed and pace at the moment here, just constantly making the moves. Anytime someone is looking to pressure one of the towers, everybody's keeping it to defend it.
It is close, pretty even network. The only difference really being in terms of how it's split up is that Yapzor is sort of taking a bit more, but that's sort of balanced out across the board with the fact that Gabby is just that far ahead. He's about 1k ahead, in fact, up top. Quick play, silence. He's doing swell. He is, and he's too tanky for them to kill. Zai will be fine with that bracelet.
15 armor as well. You can't ever,
Dire's
forget about Grow, how strong it actually does make money when you plays. But now they're bringing another rotation up. Armel, he has Treads and the Midas and Bloodlust. So he does pack a decent. He doesn't have those yet.
Just see what's Gabby. He's going for the tankier option. Talents. Favorite 12 strength.
I think
definitely
that was
the more sensible one, especially when you're playing against these high magical burst heroes. Top lane Zai. This time he will fall. Able to put him down with the extra damage of Armel sitting on the back lines.
Good lane. I think it's TP's coming out. They really want to defend this mid tower.
Tims is in, but the root is out. They're focused towards Tims. Silence is out on Puppy. Gabby focusing onto him, but the output Cuckoo lands the body cast stun. Puppy is trying to run. Gabby, if he gets one more bash, there it is. It'll do the job. Puppy's dead. TNC. Able to get in, keep their tower alive. Is it low enough to deny? It is. That's going to be 2 tier 1 towers being denied by TNC. A lot of money taken away from Secret potentially.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is
Very
under
nice set.
attack.
You see them, they're prioritizing defending tier 1s. I think we've been seeing teams doing that more and more so in like this year. It's been like the defense of the mid tower. A lot of people talking about that. Nisha's could use Midas on the Spectre as well. So we've seen that quite a lot now on these Spectres. Just it's about like your levels as well.
We did.
It's just
it's going to be sort of a lot of a different Midas game from what you've
Dire's
met
middle tower
yesterday
is
from
under attack.
Yes.
OG. Where Anna got the Midas. Anna got 6 minutes. It's a little later than 6 minutes in this one.
To be expected, he was put in the off lane
It was a hard
because they
lane.
didn't want to be pressured. So
And you know they're ready to play for the long game, and I think TNC they're sort of happy with that as well. They're running a Void Sniper. They don't mind if this game goes on.
we could definitely see us like a 60-minute plus game with crazy team fights coming up between
Dire's
Voids and
top
Voids
tower
and
is
Spectres.
under
So
I mean, yeah, obviously a lot of that is going to be on the Spectre for the because you know, TNC they have the Void Sniper. It's very scary.
and it is a mid one Jakiro too, right? So it's like what's the scaling on this hero? But they do also have a support invoker who we saw,
Couldn't step
especially
up into-
MSS when he was playing with newbee when he was playing support invoker yesterday. He hit 25 and he was doing so much work, even with Cataclysm. And you're like support invoker cataclysming, like that's pretty devastating. You know, late game, pretty hard to look.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Void's easier. Void's a super easier play, but Sniper just dies. So we have to see how the fights will go down. It's really going to be up to execution.
So scary, you know, TNC, they've got the mathematics are behind TNC. They have an Ogre with a Midas, you got the multicast, they got a Sniper with a Midas, he's got that cooldown reduction. So as Midas efficiency goes, TNC's is going to be through the roof.
Especially because one's a multi-game. Dota Plus right now is favoring Team Secret a little bit, but that's, you know, the Spectre, right? The Spectre factor always is going to be one of those
They love
that
the Spectre.
it does really love it. And they do have, you know, the 9-kill advantage. They also have taken 2 towers.
I feel this is a little secret bias, though. I feel you look at this game, I would say it's probably 60-40 the other way.
I feel it's pretty even right
You
now.
cannot underestimate the Sniper Void and the way that they... I don't know, we'll see. But it is Secret. Secret, as we say, pretty well in the group stages.
Nisha changed immediately. Has talked at the Midas. He's got to be going for the Manta Rush as Tims gets tossed back. Zai with the Blink Dagger reveal. They're going to put some pressure. They have a catapult down here, and they have mid one with Mavis Liquid Fire. This is dead tier 2. Tabs of Gabby here right now. They have this deep ward.
The tower has fallen.
But yeah, looks like he's prioritizing just jumping in, taking fights. The Manta, also very good item, of course. On Spectre, always going to be super nice with your Desolate. Double Maelstrom, double Midas. Lots of damage going to be coming up from Kids.
And TNC are happy just to farm at the moment.
Secret, they're the ones who are definitely going to be looking to hunt. We've got a Haste Rune on Tiny, they've got the Blink Tiny. They have Tiny and Jakiros too at their core, so they're just like, Nisha, we're going to make all the space in the world because you are a super carry as expected.
Sure, but, you know, as you said, because he's going for the Manta, not Midas Radiance, it is more of a build where he's expecting to fight and get in there rather than sort of play the more passive play on a Spectre.
I mean, it's very secret, right? They always want to be fighting.
Yeah. So far 10 to 5. TNC, they've not really given up that many kills. It has just really been Tim's getting caught out by the secret movements, whilst the 2 carries did farm away very happily, both Gabby and Armel, staying at the top of the network. And Cuckoo's going to start climbing up there with that Midas.
They're all building. Looks like they're all queuing up those BKBs next time. Yeah, all 3 cores of QWB on the side of TNC. So they're looking for a timing window.
They know Secret's going to be hunting for a fight. They want to be prepared.
And they know that
BKB just ruined the Secret's
Look at Secret's draft, exactly. They have their physical damage is not going to be online for like ages, honestly. Like for another 20-30 minute Spectre. He does do some, but it's not really what Spectre's jam is. You're not all about your physical pure that comes out. Still hunting though. Spirit Vessel was finished. A lot of extra damage that come up. Great ways to be able to catch the Void as well. Giving out the Athos.
Trying for Gabby. Throw pretty much everything down here. No burn advantage, but he still gets off one of the Time Wards. Pops the stick. He's still burning in the Macropile. Will get tossed back into the tornado. Tornado. Gabby will fall. They get the big kill on the Void. Also finding out on the backlines. They'll now start to move in. Nisha tries to go forward, will be silenced. Backs away, doesn't want to die in the tier 2 tower for now. Ice Path won't quite catch them. Nisha watching from the sidelines. Doesn't want to go down off the cliff. Dagger still on cooldown for now. But they get that Gabby kill. And now Zai behind the tower finds the opportunity to link in. Toss back Cuckoo. Cuckoo's going to go down as well. Armel will be able to snipe Zai in return, but Puppy in with the ult. He's melted. Down at 4, and 4 are dead. Yapso tries for the blind tornado. Armel makes the read, heads toward the top tower, but Secret striking hard. Getting 3 of them, 4 of them in fact out. AU's just respawned. But they make that quick play, the play that they were certainly gearing up to go for.
All because of this Atos build in the mid one. To be able to get that far set up onto the Void there, even though I think Zai made a little bit of a hiccup there, right? He didn't actually get the stun combo off while he was caught, so he was able to jump back. And then they also tornadoed during the toss back, so there was a little bit of mis-synergy there coming out from Secret, but you can see how strong they really are right now because of how much magic damage they're dishing out.
There, a quick 1680 damage in seconds. Puffy just been able to lay down that ult. Erupted. It's starting up to jump up to that 2k lead.
You really are understanding now why TNC wants to get those BKBs online before
because you get the BKBs and those sort of kills, they just don't happen. You're not going to lose anyone.
Words by Secret got out, right? Just so much deep vision, being able to watch everything that TNC's setting up for. They're set up here behind Armel. If they want to fight, it's not available.
He's getting it tossed back. Onto Cuckoo underneath the tower, but he's been bumped up by the Frost Shield. They have the Rod of Atos. Magpie back up as they'll look to burn Cuckoo down. With the Tornado, no escape for Cuckoo. Cuckoo will fall. Ice Path from mid one. Also catches out the Void. Root will finally end the land gap. Will come to the high ground. Zai turns. He's got the combo. The Avalanche onto the 3 of them. Abby's low. Gabby's dying. Gabby's got one more time. Can he get away? Another 3 missiles down. The Tribe turn, but he's already dead. Look, Gabby. The Soulbite. Chainsaw combo is out. The Chain Frost bouncing it back, but it's only going to kill off Yapso. Everyone else in Secret is still alive, and they team wipe TNC.
Oh my god. The way that they're just diving forward relentlessly to get these heroes of TNC. Nisha's just diving toward the backlines, and they have so many different things to poke from far away from.
And it's the amount of damage and control that mid one's offering is heroes.
Yeah, he really is.
It is impossible to play against before they have the BKB. Yeah. TNC's lineup is very vulnerable at this moment before they have them, and Secret know it. They're pushing the issue. They know they have to keep this up Secret before those BKBs are out, and they certainly are. In fact, Puppy diving in towards the tier 4s. They killed off.
Did you look at Puppy's items so far in this game? He has phase boots, a chainmail, double bracelet. Like, he's just going in.
It's a strong.
He's gonna die
strong
this time.
CM.
But they're just diving forward and punishing TNC. They're not able to get their spells off. Gabby has to be more careful with his positioning in these next few fights. I feel like he has to be the backliner completely now in this Void. He gets caught by one disable and he's just dead. So now, I think farm the BKB before you try to go for any of that.
How close are we to the Marmel's? Just about a recipe away, and same to be said for Gabby's Void. So they should have them for the next fight.
This one is so nice. You see the tornado clips Gabby, and mid one with no hesitation jumps forward to make sure they can get that cash. Isha commits forward, and then Zai, he's already hunting for the backlines to go for this so they can continue going for this pressure forward. In TNC, they're all just caught together. Everyone's clumped up and caught by everything there by Secret. Very aggressive here because, you know,
can they find one more fight before the BKBs are out, of course?
You know, that you have to think, you look at all those Midases that TNC built up, and you have to imagine that Secret's probably like, hey, they're going for all these Midases.
Oh, yeah,
that's
Secret
why they're
has
playing
to play this fast.
That's exactly the reason why they decided, hey, Nisha, don't go for Midas yourself, go for Manta. We're just going to bring the action to them, and then they're going to have a really tough time since they went for this double Miles build. And Nisha, he's going to be going for the Diffusal Blade next with that Manta, so getting on the back.
90%. It really likes Secret. 90%? We'll see if that 90% stays there once the BKBs are done on Armel and Gabby.
Well, the win probability goes based off of a lot of things, right? They have 4 towers down to 5 towers killed already too, and they're winning 20 kills to 8 with this their lineup. Cuckoo dropped down as well as he steps up too far, but yeah, I mean, they have so much map control coming out from the side of Secret, it makes sense. And with the Spectre going into late game, we've seen how dominant that hero. So yeah, they just continue to roam around looking for these constant kills. Support life is going to be hard. Do they have saves for themselves yet?
Have they got any glimmers?
They have a 4-step but no glimmer, so they're both looking pretty dead to Hans quite easily.
Abby, he's been found. He's got the BKB, but it's on its way over to him.
The 2 supports of Secret.
So they're going to easily kill him off. Gabby caught out a little too far outside of the base. A Secret continuing to play fast. They're into the Roche pit as well now, Secret.
They've got the medallion, right? The medallion plus the meta with the Spectre, so that desolate damage plus that medallion. They're done at a pretty fast pace. It's 30 seconds. No void. Throw anything to at least slow them down. It doesn't look like a gathering. They're trying to smoke. They do want to try. It's dying too fast though. They're gonna
they're not gonna be able to get it.
Time.
Maybe a lucky Shrapnel steals the kill, and it's not going to be the case. Secret, get Roche, and Aegis is there on Nisha.
Dire's middle tower has been
gold.
denied.
They have to make something happen now. BKBs are out.
They've got both of the BKBs.
Yep.
They do have the damage. They get the Chrono into a Soulbind Chainfrost. Bloodlusted Void. I don't think damage is going to be an issue for TNC at the moment.
As long as
it's
they
just
can-
about landing the combo, getting the BKBs off. They can have a good shot at a team fight against Secret, despite Secret having this 5k lead.
And they have to make sure that they get it and they use it immediately. Because if you Chrono and your Grimstroke and your Lich don't get their spells up and Spectre is able to haunt, he's just going to kill both of the supports and then you don't really have that much damage inside of the draft. It's just going to be the sniper actually peeping from the back lines. And Secret, they've drafted to be ready for that physical damage. I see Yapzor, he's building toward the Lotus, obviously versus time dilation as well, but look at Puppey. Medallion phase boots. Look how much armor all these heroes. Everyone is starting to really tank up on Secret, deal with that damage that will be coming out from...
Okay. A poke at Puppey. Gabby doesn't want to make the jump for it.
So there's 1670 HP. 5 position consolidated.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All grouped up here. They're really trying to hunt for something here on the bounty run.
Bounty.
Baiting it here.
Time is money.
Zai still sitting on the sidelines here. He's going in.
Yes. Zai jump forward, trying to nuke down AU. Out comes the Horde. They're trying to jump in for this. Gabby turns, looks towards Zai, starts to punch in. BKB's now going to be robbed by Gabby. Looks for Zai, will get the kill on Zai. Now turn for Nisha, trying to commit onto Tim's. Flyback comes out from AU. They get the Fire Blast multicast out to Nisha. Nisha punts the Mantis. He's getting peeped by Armel. They've taken the Ace out of him, but Gabby's got to be careful. BKB's one off on Gabby. Backs up towards the tier 2 tower. Cold Stab causing some issues, but he's saved by the rest of his team with a Frost Shield. He'll be able to get out of there. They get the Aegis. They get Zai, they only lose AU.
And they didn't have to commit Chrono, so they still have it for the upcoming situations.
This is how much the BKB turns things.
Yeah.
No longer can Zai sort of go for that jump in and dart and confidently get the kills without the worry of this commitment from the Void just turning things around. He can put the BKB, start punching into Zai, next thing you know, Zai's gone.
Did they end up using both of them? They actually didn't.
Just
Armel saved his.
That's
okay.
right, just Gabby's, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty important that Armel also saved his. The 10-second BKBs are going to be super crucial in this game. You're playing versus this massive amount of magic damage that can get to the...
Cuckoo, 72%.
As was over.
But obviously the gold is fine.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to worry about the efficiency when you have the ultimate. You hit it 4 times and you can use it whenever you want.
Yeah, and he was dead a couple of times too, so they're actually giving Puppey... Yeah, Puppey's actually giving priority of farm for a little bit here. He's actually taking... He took like that whole mid wave a couple times now, and he gets the GPM talent too. This is going to be a really farmed Crystal Maiden. They're going to have 5 cores on Secret, or at least 4 cores, and maybe Zai gets left behind from dust at some point. But
And Sentry that's just been placed will be revealed there.
Radiant's
For
curve.
the Ignite out to Yapzor.
the tree throw onto the courier. They're going to know there's a ward up there now, for sure.
The TNC show there's a Sentry, but Secret will show that there's an Ops ward.
Worth it though. I'm sure Zai does not care. I'm sure the team doesn't care about losing the ward there for getting a courier like that.
Well worth burst of gold for them. One closing in on his own. Staff.
You see that double farm right there?
The mid one, you know, he knows the angles to run in the jungle as a Jakir. Just making sure that mounting down a couple of stacks at a time.
The crazy amount of damage that comes out right too with the spell amp talent and the dual breath.
Let's get a quick pick on Tim's. Tim's trying to push out on his own down bottom. Zai with the DD. No chance for the Grimstroke as Zai collapses in upon him. And Puppey has now got the blink. Just can't look to get in the favourable positions for his big freezing fields.
Yeah, they're all farming. On the side of TNC, they have, 3 cores farming pretty decently, but everyone on Secret is farming. So like I said, they're going to have to probably deal with 5 core positions at some point in this game. As forward, tower is only at 80 health already here in the mid lane. Actually forced to glyph it as mid one starts throwing the liquid fire. Once his tower goes down, they get you back up and look for the shrine. Throw that last liquid fire instead. Just map control it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
To build that gold advantage, cash it on TNC.
You see Nisha queuing up the Eye of Scotty rather than going for the heart that we've been seeing a lot. I think the Scotty has its very good benefits versus those BKs. He's able to slow them versus it, and also super good versus ranged heroes, as we've been saying so often. Ranged carries get completely destroyed by Eye of Scotty.
Have they got anything else ready to keep the sniper savage with just the 4-staff and the glimmer? Okay, and the glimmer.
They've got a glimmer now,
4-staff and glimmer.
And they have a pipe as well, so that can help a little bit. And they're really gonna have to protect Carmel is smoking out themselves. They've gotten themselves the Mjolnir, they've got the Glimmer, like you said, the couple item timing. They want to make their way out. They have no information on the map at all for TNC. This is pretty much like we need to smoke out to get wards out because we don't see anything. And Secret just keeps forcing in every single lane. So they have to try to find something.
And it's kind of a nice time for them to go to Yapso. He's not got any charges on the Spirit Vessel. And Gabby with the time warp duration, cooldown reduction talent. It's going to feel pretty happy jumping around without having to worry about. Oh, but that's a whiffed chrono. Oh no. Oh, Gabby putting the oh no in chrono there.
Oh, that's really devastating.
That is. No chrono for Gabby.
That was their whole last few minutes of planning to making moves out, getting wards down. They put the ward down to be able to get that.
I mean, it was quick reactions.
Yeah, and now top.
From Zai. Very nicely done from Zai there.
They force a full defensive BKB, a TP out, and yeah, quickly just jumps onto the Lich. AU just dies in. AU bought back earlier, so.
He did. He's dead for quite a bit of time, 70 seconds. Yeah. They do still have a tier 2 on that top lane. No chrono for this defense, and Secret know it.
They're getting out of hand now at this point. Look, this Nisha now has the 500 health talent too. He's about to have his Eye of Scotty. This is a 3,200 HP plus Spectre. He's just going to be running into the back lines, which he supports. And he can actually stick on the sniper now with that Eye of Scotty slow that goes through. And like we said, it's a ranged hero. So Scotty is so strong, 45% slow.
So, you know, Puppy may be buying a lot of ice for himself, but he's still keeping game.
For sure. He hit 15 pretty early, so TPM talent didn't need to work.
He's sure he's got money for himself and the team.
He's farming Ancients.
Zai now delivered.
Well, same with the two
TNC's
supports.
Heading out to this area.
Chrono.
How long to Chrono?
Don't have Chain Frost either because Lich is still dead.
30 seconds and Chrono's there. You will be able to TP over if he feels the need to join them quickly. Secret, they're not all here as the full 5 Yapso pushing out mid. We've got mid one working on the bottom lane. Nisha in the jungle. They're just going for max farm efficiency. Secret cleaning up the whole map, whereas TNC are having to move around as a 5-man unit.
Yeah, I really do feel like TNC is feeling quite desperate now at this point in the game. They're not able to get anything on the map. They know that the map control is completely on Secret's side, which means Secret just keeps getting all these bounty runes. They keep getting everybody super farmed on their team. They're gonna need some dream combos whipping out from TNC. Big Chronos into some huge soul binds. Not really allowed them to do at all in this game to set up multi-hero. So yeah, with the gem on Yapsword as well, they're just keeping that map control consistent, so TNC, they can't really get vision out on the map at all. They have one ward on that high ground on the left. And oh, actually they did. Very limited vision. Just running around and farming. Nisha's just playing, he's like, alright guys, I'm just farming my side of the map. You know, you guys just keep pushing all 3 lanes.
Next time as he's queued up as well. You normally expect to see a little later on, but the Ether Lens, very much value on a Jakiro. Super good. Every spell benefits. You've got the Hex and the Atos that's also very annoying to play against. Mid one just being able to catch people from a mile off and always able to sort of sit back and make sure he's got something to throw into the Chrono if there's situations where Gabby maybe has already used the BKB and goes for the Chrono. Got to make sure that he has that BKB charge ready for when he Chrono, otherwise a lot of problems are going to be thrown his way.
As Secret, they walk out, they're going to clear out this, they get a moment there to go onto this high ground here, because that high ground is still a little bit scary, it can be, so they walk up, they know that there's going to be in there, they quickly take that one out. 1 ward left now in the mid lane. There. He's getting him time. Does he find AU? Nope, doesn't find either.
Very escape, no get out.
I thought Zai getting overtaken a little bit because of how much space that Secret taking, but no, he's also still just transit. Ags, he's got the crit now too. looking just harder and harder for TNC as they are finding no opportunities at all in this.
Just that now annoy the Void, even if he's BKB'd and gets a good chrono. Zai's not in it. The trees are going to be prone the Void's way, and he's going to have to sort of duck and dive around them.
Yeah, a lot of damage both ways. That's the physical damage that they were kind of lacking. Now Zai's going to be able to provide that one. What is it? 16,000 gold lead, almost a 20,000 experience lead, and Dota Plus is continuing to tick up. 94 now for that Dota Plus, as it just, yeah.
But
it's looking at the map control,
I'd
the way
say-
Secret's playing it, it's definitely feeling so.
But a good chrono. A good chrono with the BKBs. TNC absolutely have a team fight in them that could shake this game right up.
Are they going to have enough damage, though, this now? Like, Nisha's starting to get pretty damn beefy. I see.
They need the Silver Edge finished on.
Yeah, instead of going for that Aether lens that you're talking about on mid one, it's actually switching on disc. So
Okay.
that's the protection, one of the best items in the game.
The chrono
versus
counter.
Chronosphere.
Yeah, the chrono counter.
Yourselves just in case they do get caught in those chrono. Armel is still very farmed. He is, but just the heroes that they naturally have. They have the Spectre versus the Sniper, so just these items, they just
Also going to smoke around on mid. See if they can catch Secret by surprise. Aware of the exact positioning. Ping's coming out. They do expect that TNC is at least on the high ground, but TNC actually hunting the jungle of Secret.
There's a setup like in the back line for the bounty rune. Maybe expecting that Secret would be on the high ground there. They get a wrap around on them, but they actually don't. As Secret, they're making their own aggressive play on the bottom already.
They show themselves as just tier 3 starts to get pushed down by Secret. TNC will be to themselves the 2 bounty runes at least with that movement there. Way just to see if they could have caught Secret maybe setting up for the top bounty rune themselves. The case, Secret elsewhere on the map. Yapso nearly with the Ags complete.
Rush next on the menu, full BKB, Nisha. So that combo that we were talking about, in particular for TNC, now going to be much more movement because they do have physical damage, but a lot of their damage is coming out that's magical. Snipe Maelstrom, Void Maelstrom, they have Lich in the Grimstroke, so that BKB on Nisha is going to counteract the high majority of it. He's able to get it off before the Chronosphere does hit. But how much of a difference?
Question is, does he want to get the buyback? May kind of need it if they want to have a chance of actually being able to kill the Spectre, but it is so hard. You're unlikely to kill the Spectre in the Chrono unless you can bait that Horn out first.
And
otherwise, Nisha's he's not going to be on the front lines.
And if he gets BKB off, then I mean, the damage is going to be, it's not going to be enough there for that Spectre. And I think, yeah, holding, like, the thing is, you have to think, do you hold buyback? Because also, Roche is up. You have to always play around that as well, that most carries like to save their buyback when Roche is small.
Radiant's bottom
Now for
tower.
Secret, 17,000 gold lead. The carry Void is falling heavily behind. Gabby not able to keep up with the pace of Secret's 3 core. Armel the only one that's able to stand toe to toe really at the top. So that cooldown reduction in his Midas.
Cool comment collecting here by Secret. Not trying to make any type of mistakes. Just playing it extremely safe. I'm looking to this Roche pit here. Poke Prod, force TNC to react. Immediately see mid one. He's like, alright, we forced them here. We forced them toward the Roche pit. I'm porting bottom really quickly. Gonna start pressuring this lane. Force a reaction because this tower, it's at half HP already. Hero can do that split push. Themselves forward here on
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You can see wanting to react to this push that's going to start coming in bottom, but at the same time wanting to stay, being able to control and contest the Roche area. Secret are making the best attempts to split TNC up and force TNC to make these decisions.
I feel like TNC's been on their side of the map for the last 25 minutes of the game. Right, Secret's just continuing this control. Not giving
Puppy got flying. He's still
They have a
building
lot
up.
yeah, a lot of people saved up on Secret.
Good.
Farmed. finished up also, the KB on the horizon.
Start to poke away at it. Let's see what TNC's plan is going to be. Shrapnel's out.
They're just sticking on the high ground. This is the area that they want to try to take a fight. They want to force Secret. They get a big crump, but Secret, they're not taking the mid. Playing their own game. They're just playing farm the 3 lanes, farm the map, and don't walk into that little area that TNC. Silver Age is done. They also have bought their own gem, so they. Gabby, if he does commit forward to look for any to jump.
Gold off buyback though. Gabby has to be careful. Ideally wants to find that level 20 as well before the next cast range. Pretty huge.
Man, he's getting so underleveled. He's level 18, and I click on.
His game has slowed down. They've not been able to make any plays with the Chrono.
Yeah, look at the supports of Secret. Level 19 on Yapsor, level 18 on Puppy. They're higher level than he faces Void, the carry of team. There's the full Aghanims now for the Invoker.
It's very scary.
Very constant as well.
That duration of BKBs is everything for TNC there. They've got to get as much done as possible. Puppy out for Tim's here, but Tim's himself back up to the bait as soon as Puppy shows.
Starting to set up here. They might want to try to look for a kill. All have these blink. You know, everyone has blink pretty much on Secret, right? So if you do jump forward on Gabby and you look for Chrono, you have to be so wary that you're like, I have to make sure that their blinks are cancelled or that I can't do it like out of vision somehow. Because
well, he's got the Silver Edge.
Yeah.
So, but then again, obviously sentries are likely to be placed around Secret anytime they go for a push. Still hard to catch them by from the invis.
Yeah, because they have the three blink daggers. Yapsor has to go for prioritizing other items for himself, but then Nisha doesn't. Nisha's like, alright, I'm okay.
Here as well for Secret. They grab it. Nisha, he wants it.
He's almost level 25 on Nisha. Versions causing more issues too.
6-0-8. This another game where Spectre's just been granted all the space in the world thanks to the play of his teammates. Shows in his eye. It's absolutely huge at this point of the game and very hard for TNC to deal with.
How's our current gold? Alright, yeah, Jakiro 5,000, Tiny 4,500, Sniper 4,500, and then 4K on Puppy as well. Well, they're still banking for a lot of items and banking pretty much for the buyback around the Roche. That's in particular. In case anything does go wrong, they will have all their buybacks available. Full set of extra 4 heroes. While TNC, they don't have all their buybacks still. They are saving for a couple. They do have the important Void as well as that Sniper do have their buybacks. Secret.
They've got this.
They've got away with it.
They've got this rush. TNC quite set up this time to contest it. The Roche taken Aegis and G's for Secret.
Well, that's what teams always talk about. One of the big ways to counter Chronosphere. Even Aegis. Now they've got it, and they're so tanky.
That's a lot of counters. Aegis, buyback, Horn, G's, Eon Disc, lot.
Surprisingly, when they pick up the Aegis, and during these last few moments, there hasn't been a kill in the last 10 minutes, it's actually shifted 3% toward TNC.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that.
Kind of weird, right?
What sort of mathematical equation is worked out where it itself considers the curve back? And as I said, there's definitely the percentage where TNC hit the stream combo. But I don't know if it necessarily got better for TNC in the last couple of minutes.
I feel like their damage is still just going to be limited, but maybe just because the high ground defense, they're like, all right, now we're getting to the point where Void, Sniper, high ground defense, right?
Invisibility.
Definitely hard for the Secret just necessarily just throw themselves up a lane, and we see that. You know, Secret are focusing on just growing and growing the lead. They're not trying to push the issue. They know that they've got full map control.
Yeah, they've got 5 heroes farming. But so the TNC, like, they're starting to actually get their 4 corners as well online. Grimstroke with his GPM, as well as now level 20. He's starting to become pretty farm. Just a Lich that's totally out of it. That's not going to be able to get
Nisha. Gabby. Get away with Silver Edge before another fire. Attacks in.
Uh-oh. He's outside the base.
Getting slowed out, and look at the damage being done. Isha's on top of him, another 4-star. Will get Cuckoo further back. Will be enough to save him. Themselves away from Secret. Secret unable to find the kill.
Oh, mid one had an Aether Lens queued up before, and he had 6,000 gold. He bought a full Dagon 5.
Dagon 5.
With the 8% spell amp talent too. He's gonna pack a punch. Sniper, not the tankiest hero. Void, not the tankiest hero.
Dagon for the Dragon.
Grimstroke, not the tankiest hero. Lich, not the tankiest hero at these points in the game. Like, this Dagon's really got to pack a punch. Now they claim this high ground here themselves. They still have the Aegis and Cheese too, so this is where Secret's feeling more and more confident. Everyone actually surpasses the Spectre in that or that GPM. Of course, kicking in.
Mama.
150 GPM. He's also incredibly 3-0-12. He's had a flawless game so far. After that one Fairy Fire play in the mid lane.
Tower's under attack.
Against this lineup, is he going to take the Macropire Cure and Pierce's immunity?
The other one was just so good. The other one's
if he lays it down in a chrono, even with the BKB, then Gabby can hardly stand and hit people if it's the Macropire.
He might. The other one is an objectively better talent, but I guess I couldn't see the argument. I don't think they need the Macropire Pierce immunity. Just having that BKB start to way too good. I mean the Ice Path first.
I guess for TNC, they're probably feeling, well, we really do want to try and hopefully wait until the Aegis is gone. They're not going to go looking for a fight. It seems a Secret, they're still not pushing it too forced. They're not running down a lane. They are opting to just continue to farm up.
It's still the fear of high ground defense. There's a snipe, there's a Chronosphere. Everyone's bloodlusted in the back lines. You can't get in there too easily. Sure, you have your blink daggers to get in the back line to dodge those Chronospheres, but it's still hard. Yeah. It's still tough.
Secret just sort of waiting for maybe one of TNC to head out and make a mistake, but TNC, they're not doing that. They're keeping safe and reserved on the high ground.
He walks out here, but he's
nothing more than just a poke.
They're scared to commit something there because they're like, all right, do we Chronosphere a tiny and then we don't have Chronosphere and they just push, he buys back and pushes them like that? You have to be very, very careful here if you're Gabby, how you use your Chrono, because they have so many different methods that they can buy back and look to end the game without a Chrono. Or if they don't kill the target, there's Chrono. Push forward here.
Oh, he gets forced in. Aggressive force onto Nisha. Gabby trying to poke and put the BKB down, moves the damage. They keep up the ones they can.
Okay.
He still has the cheese.
Gabby has the BKB. They drop the Chrono.
He's going to try for it. In fact, he caught Mid-One. Mid-One didn't let the jump in. He's caught both of them with a soulbound. Mid-One's dead.
Nisha will be able to back off here. He's moved the cheese in, but Mid-One blinking in there
aggressively. And the Chrono caught them both. Nisha now pops the horn, looks to turn.
They're on Armel.
Onto Armel. Armel's dead. He has buyback available if he wishes. Now they'll turn, looking towards Nisha. Can they kill him off? He's a tanky boy. Pots the mantle. He's on top of Cuckoo. Armel and Cuckoo both with buyback. They're holding on to it for now.
Oh, the tree.
Buyback came back available for Mid-One, and he will buy back immediately. Someone rejoin Secret on this mid-Rax push. No buyback for AU. Mid-One shot, forced up, trying to get him away, but with that reach there from the fire, it's still burning down Gabby. Gabby looks to turn. Puppy's diving. He's taking tower hits. Puppy's dead. They'll put the fortification and start to continue to push Secret out of the base. Buyback comes out from Puppy. He wants to get back in.
Gabby.
They've got their Hex on Gabby. Gabby's nuked out. Dead drops the gem as well. Gabby has buyback available. Secret focusing back towards the Rax armor. Sitting back. Nisha moving in onto Cuckoo. Loads of swords upon him. Soulpine will force them to back off for now.
As soon as Gabby bought back, they started to reset here, back up a little bit.
They don't get the Rax. There is 3 buybacks, 3 core buybacks forced out of TNC. Secret only having to use the 1 core Mid-One and the support Puppy buyback. Overall, of course, still a net advantage for Secret, continuing to grow.
Armel has to be really quick on his BKBs now. As we saw in that last fight, he just got jumped by Nisha. Nullifier doesn't get a BKB off. Nullifier, Diffusal, gets Sprite clipped a couple times and he's just dead from that Spectre. So Armel gonna have to be a little bit quick-fingered on those BKBs, even though it's not like the best scenarios to do so. Secret, they're still looking to go for these fights. They're all TPing down bottom. Gabby has to be careful. See, Gabby's just running in.
He is. They found him. They got the silence, but Gabby's been hexed. He's been ice pumped. Gabby's in trouble. They're trying to force it back, but Tony's already committed out the 2 of them. Gabby forced again. Will be able to get himself away. The same cannot be set for Cuckoo. They're on him with the nullify. Cuckoo does not have buyback.
They've got 2 dead for quite a long time here. Avoiding the sniper. Those 2 big cores, the only ones alive for now. Tims does use the buyback.
31k lead now for Secret.
They might just force this in. They have the haunt available too.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Very careful. How they get on top of Gabby. Gonna try and go for this. He's popping the Chrono. The BKB. Can they kill him? He's dropping time. They got a lot of damage with the break. Gabby, time will just in time. Gets himself out of there. They kill Nisha. Buyback. Horn. He's straight back in the game. TNC rushing back towards the fountain. Forced up on Armel. But now comes the Cataclysm. Armel drops in the fountain, and GG is caught. Secret will be able to close up this game 1. Took them a lot of time, 48 minutes, but they will manage to seal the victory.
That's what we call discipline, right? You can see that TNC, they still pack a punch. Their heroes still do a lot of damage because of that bloodlust, because of that high ground defense. But Secret, they've got the buybacks. They farmed enough to just be able to have such a clear advantage that they have so much gold on everybody. They're able to take the one away with their pretty much a lineup that turned into a 4/5 core position.
It really did.
For Team Secret, because of the way they farmed and took over the map.
And it worked out. Again, Secret showing something a little bit new, at least here in the group stage, bringing in the mid one Jakiro, and it looked pretty hot. Mid one having a great time. And, just overall, yeah, great composed play from Secret. Any opportunities to slip up. The only one slip up being that time where mid one blinks in, gets caught in the chrono, but other than that, a very sort of robust performance. No mistakes made from Secret. And they sort of had to, TNC, they really did respect the TNC high ground defense.
Absolutely.
With the chrono